Now, and stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. And that's in for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 3:05.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 48.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut, Roman Anthony. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Anthony measures 6 feet 2 inches, only 20 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. And that one is lifted in the air. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 7.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Masataka Yoshida in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. 1 left for the Red Sox. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Shane Drohan. What do you have on him?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
And now Gustavo Nunez. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Outside with a breaking ball.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Fought off foul. And that's outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Pena.
At the plate, Pena looking for his first big league hit right here. And there's a ball. Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Step off throw to first. Nunez back in on a dive. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting third.
Okay, let's check out the lineup.
Esteban.
Chris, here's a lineup that's dangerous for multiple reasons.
Boog, I think you've got to pick your poison, if you will. Can't try to worry about the running game, because if you do, it'll take your focus off these hitters and they'll hit the ball over the fence. So I think the smartest thing, go after the hitters, make sure you make great pitches. If you give up some stolen bases, so be it.
Esteban Heroes, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
Just missed.
Three balls.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And ball four to aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches.
The first baseman,
somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, one out. Mendoza now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's outside. 2-2.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Next to hit, Donovan Casey. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. There's the strike. late with the swing there.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back.
Leading
Top of the
off for the
second.
Red
So
Sox,
stepping
the
in
third
for
baseman,
Boston,
Marcelo
Marcelo Meyer. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one out to right. Casey on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. And now the rookie second baseman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with you.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Josh Lester. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Durant snags it. 1 away.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 28.
Here's the catcher. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's in there, 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Ball 1 there. Just missed. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's to third. Meyer. The throw to first, and that ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Just missed. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that misses. 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now the first baseman, Blake Sable. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Gets the call, and that's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In there at the knees. In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Top of the third, no score. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Richardson. Drohan back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And a foul ball. That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Sable takes it to the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Gustavo.
So the lineup flips over. And now here is Gustavo Nunez. He reached on a walk his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Next offering in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Hamilton on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Pena in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the 4th, still scoreless. On to the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. Bregman, 30 years old now, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one in there across the letters. Slides, but it gets by him.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And a sac bunt here. Fires to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
The left fielder, number 7, Masataka Yoshida.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And ball 1.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
That one missed.
1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Kicks and deals.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. Flied to right his first time. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Anthony leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one called a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one is inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting,
Marcelo Meyer with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the third out. Boston strands a pair, and we are still scoreless. And we're back.
Leading
bottom
off
4,
Mexico,
and here is
the designated
Esteban
hitter,
Heroes.
Esteban Heroes.
And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just missed.
You know, this group
One
of
and one.
hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good
Now
when you can
batting,
win the
the first
at-bat
baseman,
after being down in the
Victor
count, up against it with
Mendoza.
2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Victor Mendoza.
Hey.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Now snap throw to first.
Thanks, he's
Heroes dives back in safely.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 ball.
In the
Two
dirt,
strikes.
but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Runner at second, nobody out. And there's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a
Nope,
ground
that's foul.
ball. And foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a
Now
chance to drive
batting,
in the
the
go-ahead
right
run.
fielder,
It's not a knock,
Donovan
but at the end of the day,
Casey.
it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Casey digs in now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches.
Smoked on the ground a second. 2 away.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now batting,
So up next,
third baseman,
Josh Lester.
Lester.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just
Nope,
missed.
ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Josh Lester with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And here's the catcher. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls,
Lester
1 strike.
off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a good eye there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now
Number 28 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the left fielder. That one fouled off. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And it's 1-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Greg Weisser, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Winkowski getting cranked up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Going. Gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Shane Drohan gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Walker Buehler.
Number 0.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so
Walker
this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's the center fielder, Richardson. He's 0 for 1. And that one missing low. Four runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is out of play. Buehler fires. And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. Gustavo Nunez up next. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Hamilton.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here is Connor Wong, 0 for 1 so far. Base knock, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Blake
Sabol up next for the Red Sox.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right side, Mendoza. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Mexico on top 4-0. Bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Gustavo Nunez.
Gustavo Nunez.
Spits the plate. It's 0-1.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that just misses. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Ramiro Pena.
Pena will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Pena with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So now here's the DH. Esteban Heroes. A walk, and he's also singled. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Anthony makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Victor Mendoza.
So digging in, Victor Mendoza. He's got some power, no doubt. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Fly ball down the line. And foul as it bangs off the fence.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup.
That one ripped. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now at the plate, Donovan Casey. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Mendoza at second with 2 down. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. His second of the year. It's 7-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Walker Buehler will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Pitching change here, Lucas Giolito.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 outs, nobody on. Josh Lester getting ready to hit. That's the third, but it kicks foul. That one misses. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top six. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And he takes a strike.
0-1's the count. Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Outside corner, got him looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 down, base is empty. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Casey brings it in for the third out. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 28. Foul ball. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Next pitch is outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the left fielder. He's already homered here in this one. Giolito, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. There's a swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Two outs, base is empty. Now here is Richardson. Inside, ball 1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. That's the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewalling, it's awesome.
Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Man at first, and next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Strike 2. Yoshida on at first, nobody out. Right through there, got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman.
Campbell.
And it's fouled away.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Just off the inside edge. Movement in the bullpen. Number 27 is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Number 72 also throwing. Clips the corner. That is strike 2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. That one outside. Ball one. Two outs.
Nope, outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That one the other way. And that'll do it. And the Red Sox lead one. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Gustavo Nunez.
Giolito back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
And there's a foul ball. That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Not stopping. He's going for three.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
So, man aboard. Pena digs in now. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One's the count.
Outside. Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one high in the air to left center. Yoshida sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 8-0.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Esteban Heroes will hit next. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That one lifted to left. Yoshida settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 25, Victor.
2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Victor Mendoza. That misses. 1-0. Fastball for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. just misses the mark outside the zone. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching.
Number 27 comes on now. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Wong up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. The 1-0. And another ball.
That pitch is out.
Next offering upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Blake Sable up next for the Red Sox.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen.
Counts
Number
1-0.
48 is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
2-2 the count.
Sable checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Wong gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 16, Jarren Duran.
And now it's going to be Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's back there. And that is gone. His second of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 away with nobody on. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Caught him looking for the K. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Donovan Casey.
Donovan Casey.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 28.
Here's the catcher. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Jarren Duran.
Number 16, Jarren Duran.
In there at the knees. And the home opener is underway. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul.
Ball.
Just misses. And the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's filled up. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Richardson moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And Chris, it's a bit shocking to see such a lefty-heavy lineup against a left-handed starter.
Yeah, but on this one, I wouldn't second-guess the manager just yet, Boog. You know, in 2024, Bryce Harper, Yordan Alvarez, Steven Kwan, and Kyle Schwarber all hit significantly better against left-handed pitchers than they did against righties. Sometimes lefty on lefty doesn't necessarily favor the defense.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. And they get Bregman for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 48, Roman.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Roman Anthony. That one misses in the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that extends the inning. Roman Anthony with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 1 left for the Red Sox. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting this one, Shane Drohan. And Singy, a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
And the batter now, Gustavo Nunez. That one inside. Look out. And downstairs. Bam. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Sliced hard but foul. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, Throw is offline, and he's got a double. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now it's going to be Pena. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Batting third, the designated
All right,
hitter,
let's take a look at the lineup.
Esteban.
They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Esteban Heroes stands in here, takes ball one low. Fought off foul.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Nunez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On a line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with two strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with two strikes.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Victor. Runner takes off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing,
right
man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Casey now at the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Just missed.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul ball there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
2 on, 2 outs. And
Outside,
another
that's a
ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Just off the outside edge. And that one clips the corner. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's got a chance. 1 run across, hits the fence. The run scores all the way from first. Josh Lester with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Here's the speedy catcher looking for his first big league hit right here. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Man at second. Pitch misses there. 1-1. Runner takes off for third. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He will score. And it's an RBI single. And they lead by 4. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit. His first big league knock. And he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just 1 swing of the bat. And it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
So 2 down, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Snap throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. The relay. He'll score. It's 5-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just 1 swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Shane Drohan is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the Red
New
Sox.
pitcher for the Red Sox, Walker
Number
Buehler.
0.
Slender but
Walker
strong, and the
Buehler.
stuff is powerful. So, runner at second, 2 down. Richardson, the next to hit. Center field. That is the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. 1 inning in the books here. The Sounders on top here, 5-0. all set for the
Leading
start
off
of the
for
inning.
Red Sox,
And now,
the third
Marcelo
baseman,
Meyer.
Marcelo
Meyer getting to start at third, hitting fifth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2021.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
There's the strike up high, and the count is 1-1. Inside, just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And the batter now, number 28. Fastball is outside. One out, base is empty. That clips the corner. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, David Hamilton.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
David Hamilton in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Pitch misses outside, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty.
Two balls, two strikes.
And they'll do it again. Struck him out looking. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And we're back.
Leading
Stepping
off for
in,
the Sounders,
slugging shortstop, Gustavo Nunez. First pitch misses. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside
batting,
corner
the
for that backwards
baseman,
K right
Romero.
there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Pena getting ready to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Almost got him. One down, base is empty. And another ball. And a strike in there.
Hey, 2.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's the DH, Esteban Quiroz. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a foul straight back. That's outside. 2-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. That one missing inside. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
The first baseman,
2 outs, base is empty.
25.
And here is Victor Mendoza. Singled and scored his first time. That's in there. And it's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the count is even. And that one off the outside edge. Donovan Casey waits on deck. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Casey stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's in there, and it's 1-1. That one drilled left field. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Scores in the inning coming on this